everybody and welcome to today's video, which is a phase 1 phonics activity all around body percussion. If you're not quite sure what body percussion is, that's okay. It's just simply making noises with our different body parts. It's a really important stage of phase 1 phonics, which is all about developing those really attentive listening skills in our children so they can become really confident readers and spellers later on. So phase 1 is taught at the nursery age for children, but it's really important that the skills developed here are practiced all the way up until year 6. So if you're homeschooling a nursery age child, this is perfect for you. It's also really good for younger children as it starts to introduce the general skills and aspects that they'll be practicing in nursery, but also you can definitely use this with older children as well. So if you've got a few children at home of different ages, this will be great for them. And as I say, it's all about body percussion, and all you need is a dice. Now I've got a dice here. If you don't have a dice, you could quite easily use just some homemade cards with pictures drawn on. If you have a ball, maybe you could tape the different pictures to the ball, and as you throw it to each other, you do whichever picture your thumb lands on, for example. So as always, the home corner activities are all about using things around your home that are easy for you to gather and use to make this accessible for everybody. I have a dice. I've then just ripped up 6 really small pieces of paper that I can tape to my dice, and on each one I've drawn a body part. Now I've only drawn lips for the mouth, I've drawn a hand, and I've drawn a foot, and so I've got 2 of each to cover all 6 faces of my cube. Obviously, if you've got a ball, you might do just the 3 or more than the 6. And if you've got cards, you could just have the 3. So you might lay the cards face down on a table, for example, and pick a random card instead of rolling a dice. So all we're going to do is roll the dice, see which body part it lands on, and I've got a hand here. As you can see, it's not perfectly drawn. It's not about being perfect. It's just about having an easy activity to set up that's fun to play with your child. So I've landed on a hand. The challenge then is to make a sound with your hand. So get as creative as you like. So you might clap, you might click, you might rub them, you might bang them on the table. Whole range of options. Equally then you take turns, the next person rolls. I've landed on the mouth. So what noise can you make with your mouth? Completely up to you. You might then get your child to copy you, and equally when it's your child's turn, you copy them. You might like to play this game where the person who is not rolling the dice maybe is blindfolded or looking away. So when the person rolls the dice, lands on their body part and makes the noise, the other person has to guess which body part they are using. So as always, you can adapt this in lots of different ways. Just get creative, have fun with it. Children love to make up their own games and rules, so ask them how they would like to play it after you've played it a few times. Leave it out for your child to access throughout the day, throughout the week, as long as they are interested in it. Really doesn't matter. Children love to go back and play games over and over again, practicing the skills, but also evolving it, changing it as their interests change. So as always, most importantly, have fun, and I'd love for you to share any photos and videos of you playing this game with your children.